Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you're having a wonderful day wherever you are. My name is Robin and I own Horseman Readings. If you want to get your own personal reading, join my membership group or check out my TikTok Now subscription, feel free to go to horsmanreadings.com, or you can click Linktree, which will also take you to all of those platforms. Alright, let's see what's coming up for Mercury Retrograde. So, for people that don't know, Mercury Retrograde is not a time to be scared. It's actually a beautiful energy if you know how to take advantage of it. And so we want to use this energy so that it will be supportive for us. So whenever we go into retrograde, we work with reflecting, rewinding, reminding, resurviving, reliving, and that gives us this chance to write, to recreate the wheel, reinvent the wheel, that sort of thing. So typically from the 23rd to the 14th or the 15th, whenever it actually is, keeping in mind we feel this in advance and we feel this afterwards, but during this time frame, which happens 4 times a year, it is a time where, as I was just sharing, like we're going back to old things, so it's not really a time to start new. But there are things that we have to do, that we have no other option to do. But again, this could be if there are delays or miscommunications or issues with technology, this can also force us to have to recreate that wheel in ways that we, again, used to do stuff, like the old school way, like writing things down instead of relying on a computer, or actually calling somebody on the phone instead of texting them, for example. Just that's kind of what we're talking about. So there are a lot of blessings in disguise at this time. It's also in Virgo, and Virgo is very much about grounding and earthing. So this is a time where we are going to need to ground and earth ourselves more. This means working with children. This is often, and I know what you're thinking, working with children? How is that grounding? But it's actually more bringing out that childlike side within yourself. Sometimes they like to play in the sand. That's been coming up in my weekly reading. But just, I feel like we're meant to really like dig and play a bit more. So it's kind of getting back to our reality in different ways, right? So find that playful approach, definitely, especially if you're feeling stressed. So we've got 5 of Earth, fear surrounding money. So this makes sense because really isn't a time to sign contracts. So it wouldn't be a great time to like buy a house, buy a new car, that sort of thing. However, if we're purchasing things, this is often a time where just keep the receipt just in case there was an issue with the thing or with a communication in how that financial situation went. So what comes up is there's just change. We're recycling back to old habits, old ways, that sort of thing. And this can be a good thing and this could be a bad thing. So just think about your patterns and cycles right now. Again, even just with like money and how you feel energy-wise and how you feel spiritually. Are you wanting to go into savings mode? Are you feeling like you're overspending? That sort of thing. So it's just something to pay attention to, but I'm hearing recreate, and reinvent that wheel, whatever that means for you. So we do have the action card, 8. This is also talking about transportation a little bit. So again, travel is just something that it's not to not do this, but it's just one of those things just to be aware. Maybe create more space for yourself at this time. It's not going into hiding, but it is like learning maybe to delegate tasks to other people so you don't have to do those things. Fire is kind of talking about our careers, our work. So everything's kind of coming still up with like work and career right now, and getting to hold off on these bigger projects, but don't stop creating flow in your work life, in finances, that sort of thing, which is interesting because I was really hesitating on doing a retreat in this beautiful like beach space that I'm in, and then I'm being told like, no, just like hold off. This is more of a time, especially now that I'm understanding we're in retrograde, for me to do more recharging and replenishing, so that when I go to create those bigger events, if those are things that are going to be more successful when I'm more prepared and it gives other people more time. Make sense? So I had a reading and I was told, no, you're just seeing into the future of what you're going to be doing. So I'm like, okay, so let me know if you relate to that. Do you get these urges, or you feel enticed to, oh no, it's okay, I can override this, or like, it's fine, Mercury retrograde's not a big deal. So we really have to like listen and respect where we are as an individual as well. So listen to what your heart is saying our week before this week's reading was really talking about listening to that inner voice. So if you're listening to my weeklies, you might find that this is all building up to that full moon that we're going to have on the 30th and 31st, which is a super moon, it's a blue moon, and it's in Pisces, which is very much that water sign that need to perfect, that need to overwork, overstimulate, and what we're getting is to do is pull inward. So we've got this urge to go outward, but what we need to do is pull inward. So are you seeing what I'm saying, right? So I'm hearing to really connect with that flow. Ebonine flow, whatever ebonine means. I have no idea if that's even a word. Maybe it is, and it means something to you. Three of Water, talking about really great time to connect to your dreams, to connect to your goals. And again, when we get an opportunity to write, sometimes that can that creative expression can be really supportive along our healing journey. So it'll kind of like prompt those next goals or those next dreams when we're out of this energy. Okay, and then we also have Ace of Water. So we've got 2 water cards as we're talking about that full moon coming in. This is talking about us having some breakthroughs, but there are going to be like mild repercussions for some old things that maybe we haven't taken care of, or maybe we didn't do that we were supposed to do. So, again, this is where timing is everything as well, and I'm hearing rest your head on the pillow, just relax, okay? So, and what you're going to find is by doing that and daydreaming and observing and coming into this beautiful state of mind, like if you do my guided meditations in my beginner level membership group, even just like going through them if you've already done them, go back to like some of those, even if you're in my VIP healing tools every 21st of the month. We do different things, and the last one that I just did was a guided meditation with like Reiki healing and chakra healing, that sort of thing. So it makes sense based on where the energy is, and sometimes I don't pay attention to this until later, but I'm setting you guys up for success. So I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Laugh some things off around this time. I'd love to hear how your retrograde went after this, and of course stay tuned for more readings. I will see some of you on August 24th through my TikTok at 6:30 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. We're going to be doing live readings in depth. They're $8. You can pay through e-transfer, PayPal. Again, that's all through my link tree, or of course you can subscribe. Take care, and bye for now.